Hi guys, and welcome back here to the Dev Realm, and today we're going to be carrying on our series. And if you guys remember what we did in the last episode is that we did the placing item here, which is everything that we need. So now what I would like to do here is that I want to add the ability to rotate our item. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to the shipping the controls, right? So I'm going to drag those things around here, and now on the part building I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna create here a custom event called API rotate part. All right, and that it's going to be, let me add here input, and is up, and we're just gonna create here a branch. And then we're gonna get a spawn part, make sure it's valid. All right, we're gonna add the spawn part right here. Now if it's valid, actually this needs to be done before. Yeah, it's valid here. I'm gonna create a branch. Now what happened is that we are gonna basically set the rotation. Set actor rotation. And what we can actually do here, I'll worry about that in a second, but basically we are gonna do a select, and if he's up we're gonna PK. So if he's up we are gonna just rotate plus, let's say, just go back here because I always forget which one is the right axis. So if I get the yaw, that's the one we're looking for, is the yaw. Yes, yaw, which is the yaw is y, I think. So the y axis. So let's rotate by 90, which is and then otherwise is minus 90. So 90 is just, you know, is a straight degree, right? Now what we're gonna do is that on event graph, we're gonna create here EA rotate up. Sorry, not that. EA rotate up. Completed. And it's up by default, and let's see. You know, the thing is that because it's a cube, we're not going to be able to see this thing rotating unless I go back here and do something like, let's say 1. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I think that's not going to work because we need, yeah, I see why. So what we're going to do is that we need to get actor rotation, and we need to do plus add rotate factor. So you can maybe do a split structure, or I'm gonna have to do a make rotator. Make rotator. Yeah, that's fine. Split the structure. So X that, and this one we're gonna basically do a plus, let's say 10, add it right here. And to make sure this is working, I'm just gonna add a print just to make sure that it's not. So it is rotating, but it's rotating the wrong axis. So it should be the yaw. Yes, yaw. That's the one I want. I always forget about that. There you go, guys. So it's rotating. So it's definitely doing something now, which is good. So we can actually do that. Perfect. And now for the other case, It's gonna copy and paste, same logic. I'm gonna add minus 90, and here's gonna be 90, and we're just gonna edit the value right here. Now you're not gonna be able to see this thing, you know, rotating to the right or left because it's going too quick. So I'm just gonna add 10 here, and here I'm just gonna add minus 10 or something, just so you can see this. Oh yeah, now the rotate down is not working because now we need to do the EA rotate, sorry, EA rotate down. EA rotate down. And we just need to put, once it's completed, to rotate down. So far, so good. So just do this, you see? So this is like my mouse running, which is cool. And now let's just increase this by 90, and then we do minus 90 as well, or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. So now you're not going to be able to see it because it's a cube, and a cube is a straight. So the way you can actually see this by 90, just to make sure it's working properly, just add a sphere, for example. And you can add a sphere, let's say, to one of the sides. You can do that, for example. It's just, see? It's kind of working. So if I add that, go back, so it does rotate here. Now, one thing I would like to, let's say, add here as well, is that I found something that I think is going to be a problem. For example, if I am facing this part, that's a bug. But anyway, if I'm whatever the parts I'm facing, I'm spawning the things facing the player. But I think would be beneficial for us to maybe spawn relative to the world, but or maybe not. Maybe, to be honest, I think it doesn't matter that much. So what we need to do now is that in the next lesson, we need to start to adding the sockets. So how we're gonna how this is gonna actually look, right? So we need to add the sockets. So once we add the sockets, then we can attach things to all the places. We can attach to the right, left, right and center, whatever. And then we can start to match the part sockets, and then we can, you know, start to build the rest of the ship on it. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.